Terry here to give you another yin practice. These are poses that I love to do, probably the most in the yin. And what I wanted to show you is that I have this pillow that's about this thickness, which would be perfect to go and grab if you want to pause the video. And if you have a block, always, block's great, but two pillows like this would work just as well. Nice and really, really sturdy pillows that would act more like a block. Okay, so hope everybody's feeling good today. I'm gonna go ahead and have you lie back. Remember, this practice is passive. I'm not gonna stand up at all. We're gonna just get into the tissues, ligaments, joints, connective. I'm already relaxed. That's yin. Okay, so feet at the edges of your mat. Knees knocked together if they feel okay like that. Yeah, let out a sigh. Hand on your belly, hand on your heart. Sometimes people ask me if yin is better in the morning or at night or whenever. It doesn't matter. I like it all times of the day. You just want your muscles to, they're good if they're cold because you don't want your muscles to play along. You want to relax your muscles as much as you can. So we're going to start like this. Oh, I wanted to tell you too that I have my phone here to check time. And you might see me glance at it. I'm not going to set the timer today because I find that annoying and interruptive. So we'll just see how this goes. Just keep relaxing, whether it's morning, whether you've had a hard day, whenever it is. Middle of the afternoon would be great. It's a nice sleepy time. See how much you can just release into your mat. Feel your breath. Flow normally. You can flow your breath normally, or if you're familiar with Ujjayi breath, you can use that. Doesn't matter. Just release all of the day, all the tension you can. Let it go. Feel the back of your skull releasing into your mat. Notice your shoulder blades sinking down into your mat, your back. Just releasing in like you're lying at the beach. Good. If you're ready, hopefully you do too. We're going to go ahead and come up to a seat, roll to the side, come up to a seat. And I want you to come forward onto the front of your mat, but I'm going to face you. We're going to come into dragon pose. It's really, really good for opening up your hips. I want you to slide your knee back on your left knee back on your mat, and your right foot, bring it to the front of your mat, to the outside front of your mat. Good. Now, you can stay up on your hands. Check the time. Good. You can stay up on your hands and just keep everything as lifted as you can through your torso. Or, if it feels okay to you, you can bring a pillow or a block here. And if you're going to come down onto your arms, I want you to come down, arm closest to your leg first, then the other one. Okay. So whatever works. I'm going to stay up pretty upright on my pillow. I want you to just circle your right knee one direction. Relax it, circle your right knee the other direction. You ought to feel this in your hip. I do. Okay, and then you have options. You can take your foot, I like to open it out so you're at an angle. Your toes are at an angle toward the corner of your room, corner of your mat. And you can even massage underneath your foot. Okay. Then bring your hand, if you like, to the inside of your thigh, or keep your hands where they are. Either way. And we're just gonna, I like this one, it's called Wing Dragon. So I'm gonna choose this option. And we're just gonna stay here and feel that lovely sensation in your hip. You can close your eyes. Having your eyes open takes a lot of energy. So closing your eyes might allow you to just, one, go inside and watch. Watch your inhales and exhales. You're gonna feel, this is one of the most sensational feeling poses that we have in yin. You're gonna feel it, but it's gonna be really good for you. Relax everywhere that you can. And see if you can imagine that you're sending your inhales and exhales to your outer hip. I'm going to go ahead and bring this arm down to the pillow. We're just holding for time. Remember, with yin, you come into the pose to the degree that you feel sensation. I know you are in this pose. You still, as much as you can, you don't have to be a statue, and you hold for time. We're almost through this one. Thought I'd start with the one that feels the most sensational. After this, it's all much more, much easier to me. Okay, I want you to crawl up slowly if you're down, and then I want you to walk your leg back in, and then just give your hip a little back and forth, front to back, front to back. Now we're coming into what we call sleeping swan, or you might know it as pigeon in yang style of yoga. Walk your right foot across the front of your mat. Bring your foot as close to your torso, your groin, as you need to let me get the pillow out of the way, to feel nothing in your knee. So if I were to drag this leg across here, it would bother my knee. So I'm going to bring it back. And then I'm just going to let my left leg go straight back. I like the pillow on this one a lot. I want you to fold forward. You're still feeling this in your hip. Let's see if I can check out the time again. You're still feeling this in your hip. A little less sensational for me. Close your eyes. Breathe in and out of your right hip. Let go of every place in your body that you feel any kind of tension at all. Your right toes can be flexed to protect your right knee. Everything else, just relax. Oh, another thing. Say you have a block or something, pillow you can stick under your hip if it's not connected to the earth. That's nice. About a minute left here. Some of you might be really young. If you're my age, know that the older we get, the more we need these poses, the more our connective tissue tightens up and the more we need to let it go. So I especially think this is really good the older you get. It's not a bad thing to do when you're young either. Okay, we're going to crawl up out of this one slowly, really slowly. Slower than you think, maybe you want to. And then I just want you to go ahead and bring your left leg out around in front of you. You're still facing the front of your mat. Bring your right leg as far up into your left thigh as you can. And you can put your block underneath or your pillow underneath your right knee. Mine doesn't want to go all the way to the floor. Just makes it more comfortable. Flex your left toes. Check the time. Okay, so we're just going to roll out over our left leg. Start with a flat back. If you don't have any disc issues in your back, you can round your back. And then remember, you could take 30 or 40 seconds to come into this fold to the degree that you're feeling it. I'm starting to really feel it right back here. Another thing you can do is place your head on the block. It doesn't matter what you reach for. You might have your calf. It doesn't matter what yin poses look like. It just matters that you're feeling the sensation. And I'd like you to choose the mantra, if you like, of I deserve to take this time for myself. I think a lot of times that it's hard to slow down out of our busy lives and take the time to nourish our bodies. I deserve to take this time for myself. You can just gently, quietly repeat that to yourself if you choose. We have about a minute left. I deserve to take this time for myself. No forcing. Never force yourself into the pose. Just allow your body to soften. Good. Now, this is a fun way to sort of let all that go. Bring your left foot down to the mat. Come onto your right hand. Bring your left arm up into the air and just let your body open up. Oh, like a rainbow with your arm. A rainbow with your arm. Let's see if you can see me. Press into your left foot. Open up. Oh, that feels good. Let's do it another time. One more time. Since we're pretty much done with the hip work now. And on that side anyway. Okay. Dragon, other side. Left foot forward. Right leg straight back. Remember, grab your pillow, your block. Good. Take your foot out to the edge. Hands can be up or down. Check the time. Good. And arm can be inside your thigh or not. Wing dragon if you like. You could probably use another mantra on this side. go with I choose to let go. I choose to let go. And let's go with mentally, emotionally. Emotionally, especially in your hip work, you might feel emotions come up, and that's perfectly natural. Let them go, let them flow. Physically, mentally, emotionally, I choose to let go. You find that one side is more sensational than the other. This side is less sensational for me than the right side, but everybody's different. I choose to let go. We're almost halfway through this one. Soften your shoulders. Just do a little body scan and notice anywhere you're holding on. See if you can release it. I choose to let go. No forcing, no pushing, no pulling, just allowing the sensation. Your body's smart. It's doing this on its own for you. It knows what to do. Crawl up out of that one. I'm crawling. Bring your left leg across. Just scoot your foot across. Again, as close in as you want your leg needs to be. You don't have to have it parallel at the front of your mat. I'm not sure I'll ever get there. And it doesn't matter. Back leg straight back. Pillow's nice. Blocks nice. Just relax, release. So in all the hustle and bustle of everyday activity, some of you might love to take this time to just release. Others might think it's really challenging. Just see if you can be here right now. There's an expression, I don't know who to attribute it to, but you're either nowhere or now here, and it's just taking that space, either nowhere or now here. I choose, here's your mantra, I choose to be here now. I choose to be here now. Just making that choice out loud, I felt my body soften. About another minute or so. You've got this. Just relax. Over time, as you practice this practice, which you can practice every day if you want, you'll notice that your body just wants to get into these shapes. Mine just craves them. And it gets easier, like anything else. Okay, crawl up. Slowly. Slowly is the game with the end. Right leg across. Flexed right toes, left leg up. Good. And we're going to fold, again, starting with the flat back. Maybe your block's on your lap. Maybe your pillow's on your lap. Maybe you don't want that right now. You want to just let your head dangle. Start to round your back if that feels okay for you. Next door there, they have a big truck, so ignore that sound. Breathing in, breathing out. This time for your mantra, I invite you to choose one that you need, like I am peaceful, I am loved, I am joyful, I am present. You choose one that you need. What you say out loud, but your brain believes, it becomes the truth to you. It does. So choose wisely. Let's go about 30 more seconds here. Slowly come up. Let's take that fun stretch. I like it. Right foot down, left hand behind you, and then open up. Arch through your upper body. There you go. Oh, use the bed there. And open. Oh, that feels so good to me. Hope it does to you. And open. Good. We're going to shift to the upper body and give it a little love. So come on down onto your belly. Well, actually, let's start in tabletop. Let's start in tabletop. So knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders. Good. Pull your belly button up into your spine so you're not drooping down. And then lift your right arm up and away and take it underneath your body like this. Bring your right temple down to a block or the floor or a pillow. Your left hand can be anywhere, out in front of you, right here, or I like it right on my lower back, wherever it's the most relaxing for you. I'm going to get rid of the block. You need it or not. It's whether you want it or not. Wherever it feels most relaxing to you. Now press into your back of your right hand. Along your right arm. Everywhere else I want you to soften. I love this release in my upper right shoulder blade area. Again, your arm could be like mine or it can be out. Which is more relaxing for you? Breathe into the upper right quadrant of your back, if you can just imagine that. About 3 more breaths. And then just press into your left hand. Press yourself back up. We'll take a couple like cats and cows here just to let the spine move a little bit. Anything organic that you want to feel. Before taking your left arm up, remember you can bring and underneath you can bring your head down onto your temple, down onto a pillow, onto a block. Your arm can be out in front of you, your right arm. It can be resting on your low back. Pull your belly button up into your spine so that it's not sinking down. About halfway through. Where can you let go? How can you transfer this? Learning to let go and stay when you're uncomfortable on your mat, to learning to let go and stay when you're uncomfortable off your mat. Right hand down, press yourself back up. I don't always have that down yet. Working on it, work in progress. Okay, some cats and cows. Belly button down, belly button rounded and up like a cat. This might be my favorite one. Have a pillow out in front of you. Lie down on your belly. So good for your upper back. Okay, press your toes into the floor. You can see mine. And then allow yourself to then shift forward. See if you can come out forward onto your pillow. Take your right arm underneath your left. press your feet so that you can slide forward. And then just pressing your arms as far out away from each other as you can. Relax. Relax your feet. And as you pull your arms, your fingers as far away from each other as you can, notice that expansion in your upper back that you can breathe into. Enjoy this. Just enjoy this. Change the cross of your arms. Pull your fingers far apart from each other. Bring yourself forward again, release. Breathe into your upper rounded back. Take 3 more inhales and exhales. Let it go. Breathe in. Sigh it out. Breathe in. Sigh it out. And we're going to make our way to our backs for a spinal twist. Hug your right knee into your chest. Make a circle. One way, doesn't matter which way. Little circle. Other way. Side to side. And then just take your left leg across your body. Maybe put your left hand on your outer leg. Maybe put your foot up on a block or a pillow. And then just open up and release your right side of your body onto your mat. And I like to turn my head towards the direction of my foot in a yin pose like this. It's a little less sensational. How much can you let go in your upper right back? Just let it release onto your mat. Maybe you'll need to bring your leg back a little bit less intensely to do that. And that's good. There, I needed to. Always remember in yin, one of my favorite things, it doesn't ever matter what it looks like. It matters that you're feeling the sensation. To the degree that it's sensation for sure, but it's not ever pain. Bring that leg back. Hug it into your chest. Give it a couple more circles and then change sides. So you're bringing your left leg out, and before you extend it all the way, see that you can keep your, that's a horrible picture for y'all to look at. See that you can keep your left arm down. There we go. And again, I like to turn my head to the direction that my leg is, the same direction as the extended leg. You can try that, you can try looking straight up and down, up, and you can try looking over. By now, I hope you're really relaxed, really letting go into this time that you set aside for yourself. Slowly bring your knee back into your chest. Actually, let's go ahead and bring both knees in. Give them a hug. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Maybe bring your forehead up to your knees, a little ball. And release out onto your back, arms at your sides, legs. Release everything, release. Big breath in. Big breath out. Shavasana. No breath returning to normal, no forced anything, just let go. If you can stay here for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, do. I'd like to. I'm going to conclude this video for you. Roll to one side when you're ready. Come up to a seat. Cross your legs. Just notice how you feel. Thank you so much for joining me. Give yourself this gift of yin whenever you can. Bring your hands to heart center, and then your thumbs to forehead center. The light in my heart bows to the light in yours. Namaste. Have a wonderful rest of your day.